Peace and riches blessings. I am Michael B. Beckwith, the host of Take Back Your Mind. Peace and blessings, everyone. As you know, I'm Michael B. Beckwith. And today we have the life question of the week. It's called Take Back Your Mind. Life question of the week. Every week, I seek to answer at least one question that you have written into me. So thank you for tuning in. This particular day, Cassidy is the person who asked the question. And Cassidy says, I've become good at detoxing my mind and emotional body so that I can feel a higher vibration, but things aren't shifting in my outer world. For context, I've been applying for jobs that pay me more, as well as trying to sell my creative projects. But when I look at the bills that are coming due, I get sucked out of my inner higher vibration. I'm trying to be patient, but what can I do to have more faith that my inner high vibration will change my outer world? It's like my inner world doesn't know how to connect with my outer world yet. I would love your insight. Cassidy, I think you're asking this question for a lot of people. So first thing, when you say that, when you look at your bills that are coming due, you get sucked out of your high vibration. The first practice that I want you to practice is when you see a bill, you're getting a bill of something you've already experienced. In other words, let's say it's an electric bill, you've already used the electricity. Whatever the bill is, you've already received the gift that is represented by the bill you must pay. So what do? Instead of allowing it to suck the energy out of you, you go into immediate gratitude that you've already got the gift before you had to pay. You're having to pay on the back end, not the front end. Let that be a practice. Every time you see a bill, you're just I'm so grateful. I had electricity that month. I had water that month. I had whatever the bill is. I bought those clothes. I'm already wearing them. I haven't even paid yet. I love it. You begin to be grateful, so that you're not sucked out of the high vibration and the high frequency. So 1 is gratitude. 2, your inner frequency, your inner vibration that you say is a high vibration. That's great. It eventually does become the condition of your life. All needs met. Safety, well-being, joy, and happiness. Add this frequency. Think about a moment in your life, and it could be right now. It could be when you were a kid, whatever. But remember a moment, I mean to say, in which there was so much abundance in your life. And it could be when you were a little kid. You didn't know about paying bills. You didn't know what your parents were doing, having to pay bills and mortgages or rent or lease. It wasn't in your field. You just knew you had breakfast and lunch and dinner and you had clothes and, or it could be later on in life. It doesn't matter when, but that feeling tone of just, my needs are met. Abundance. Okay? So you have that high frequency. Now you're matching it with abundance. So at this precise moment, I want you to take that feeling tone of abundance and I want your breath to allow that feeling tone of abundance to be magnified with every breath that you take. Every time you breathe, the feeling tone of abundance, and all of your needs are right now being met. Feel into that. Now, what I want you to do is that feeling right there, that's happening right now. It's not the future. It's happening right now. There was a woman that I'm blocking her name right now, but she wrote a book about this. She had written down on a list, a piece of paper, a list of everything that she needed money for. She had kids, she had rent, she had car note. So she needed money for her kids, she needed money for her car note, she needed money for her rent. And she wrote it all down on a piece of paper. And she put the paper in her drawer. She would contemplate it, put it in a drawer. And as she was in meditation, a voice inward said to her, "What do you need?" She remembered the list. So she pulled the list out of the drawer. She says, "I need money for my kids. I need money for my car note. I need money for my rent." And she heard the voice again. The voice said, what do you need now? She said, "I need money for my kids. I need money for my rent. I need money for my car note." And the voice said, "What do you need now?" And she said, "Oh, this now? All my needs are met." And the voice said, "Stay right there." So what I'm telling you to do is to go into that space and stay right there. And then that right there now will become inspiration, guidance, wisdom that will compel you into right action. You'll fall under the law of grace that will allow you to meet the right people that may participate in your vision of manifesting these creative projects or something better than what you're trying to do right now. So you have that high vibration that you already mentioned. What you need right now, you already have. So then if you stay with that, patience will emerge. Remember this, that patience provides immediate manifestation. Infinite patience brings about immediate manifestation. Why? Because in your mind and heart, it's already done. Work with that for a while. As we call forth for you, Cassidy, and everyone listening, all of Cassidy's needs are met. Everything is working together for her good as she lives and breathes in the feeling tone of all needs met. Let the overflow occur now. And so it is. Amen. Thank you, Cassidy, for your wonderful question. Move into practice and have a bright day. Hey, thank you for joining me today. If you'd like to ask a question, please email me at podcast@michaelbeckwith.com. And you know what? Your question just might be featured. Have a beautiful and bright day.